Hey everyone, Pastel here, and for today's Draw With Me video, it is a commission for a Pastel Totoro from Studio Ghibli. Oh my gosh, it is so cute. I promise you, I'm assuming that if you clicked on this video, then you were curious on how it was created, or you just like Draw With Me videos, or you like kawaii artwork. So I would really appreciate if you guys could watch all the way through instead of jumping all the way to the end. Thank you so much. You can also see finished posts of my artwork, like the full-fledged artwork and high-quality pictures, on my website and my social networking. I post regularly on my Facebook and Twitter and Instagram, so every time I finish something, I post on those following social networking websites. So all of the links are in the description box below. You guys can check all of that out, or, chat with me and hang out with me, especially on Instagram and Facebook. I post in there like all the time. Okay, so now a little bit about the actual piece, the artwork, the illustration. I was really concerned the entire time that it was going to end up looking like Pikachu or a bunny rabbit, because Totoro, I don't really know if it's a rabbit or not, but when you're not using the basic colors of like the gray and the creams and like the white colors and stuff, it's really difficult for people to think that it's Totoro just by looking at it, when it's not those colors. Like the actual design of Totoro, they kind of rely on the colors of like the gray and the cream. So when you aren't using that and you're changing those colors from the basic original design, it can be anything. It could literally be just a colorful rabbit. So originally I put these circles on there because I want it cuter, obviously. Very super, like, kawaii. I love super cute artwork. That is my obsession. I literally want to be like the queen of kawaii artwork. Or the princess, in this case. The princess of kawaii artwork. So I went with circles instead of just, like, the little pointy, type arched, angry eyebrow thingies that are on its chest. So I went to circles so it's a little more delicate, a little more cute. But then the person who was getting the commission that wanted it, they decided to remove the circles, so it ended up just being just a straight flower design that they wanted. They sent me a picture of this flower thing, so I did the best I could to kind of replicate, but in my own way, for the flower to be on its belly, and I think it still turned out really cute, and it's more customized, so they can use it for, whatever their projects are instead of actually being Totoro. Okay, so you're probably wondering why I have numbers on the screen. This entire time I've had some numbers shoved on the side. I put them there. I wrote them in whatever the size of my brush was. So I wrote the 7 in the size 7 and the 5 in the size 5. You can barely see a difference when they're just written in numbers. But when you're drawing, there is a difference. So the outside line is thicker than the inside line, as you can see now. But that thicker part, the flower, that's done with the size 7. So you can definitely see a difference. So that's just a little tip if you're doing any kind of line artwork, to remember what it is. Just write what it is in that size, so then you don't have to be rummaging and trying out different stuff and making little swatches on stuff just to see if it's the right size or the right color. You could even do that with color, just make a little swatch or a chart. If you don't have a chart and you do swatches, just kind of put it down on the bottom side so you know exactly what you used and what you liked, so you can go back to it without hassle and having to retry it. So that's just something that I started doing recently. I don't know, it just kind of happened. It does save time and it helps with the workflow. It kind of ruins the workflow, honestly, when you have to fiddle around with whatever your material is, even digital, to just figure out what size brush that you used. It's a little annoying. Also, that little panda corn that's in the side corner, that was for the same person. It was a previous commission that they had, so I kind of wanted to keep the colors similar, since they really do like those colors. And it's kind of like a line that they're doing, so they're, they're going to keep getting more artwork, so I kind of want the colors to be similar. They really like the pastel colors and like the brown colored outline instead of being the black outline. So just kind of keeping everything fluid with each other really helps. So it'll all work well together. It'll all mesh. No matter what they use it with, it will look really well together. Well, I think that is about it for this video. I have to get back to working on my 12 Days Christmas stuff. That should be starting like the 12th, 13th, 14th, around that frame. So it will be done around the 24th or 25th. So it'll actually be done like on Christmas. But there's a lot that's going on, a lot of crafting and trial and error and making videos and trying to get things edited and stuff done beforehand. And let me tell you, it is really stressful. Oh, and commissions. I'm trying to continue getting those because that is my job now. So thank you guys so much for watching. I love you so much. See you next one. Bye-bye!